But, like, I'm reading it, and I was just like, oh my god, like, some of these scenes just really made me fall in love with everything all over again. Like, the scenes between him and Ko, like...
Right, and that's not in the movie much. I developed a lot of that, and the scene I most enjoyed doing, there were two, they're really gross scenes. One is what I call the slime pit sequence, where they're lowering Rambo into the slime pit, and, it's kind of gross in the movie, but I really get into it. He's got slugs up his nose and all that, and I just thought, this is very funny. And the other one is where he's going down into the ravine, and it's at night and he can't quite see, and but there are objects around him, and they're kind of hollow like gourds and stuff, and he's not quite sure. And finally, he gets a good look in the moonlight, and he realizes they're all human skulls.
Yeah.
That's of course not in the movie. It really should have been. It's such a cool scene, and if we're going to go over the top for just having really, really fun action sequences, then so I'm glad that it's in the novelization.
Mm-hmm. Especially with Tay, bringing Tay back into the equation, the VC commander. That like you said before, the slime pit.
I'll leave you with this thought. And one of the other reasons why I did the novelization for Rambo First Blood Part 2. The mission calls for him to go back to the same POW camp from which he escaped. Mm-hmm. There is no significance put upon this in the movie. They just say, you're going back to the POW camp you escaped from. Rambo says, oh, okay. What? Mm-hmm. What an opportunity to miss the psychological, him re-entering the war, going back to the hell that he was in order to redeem himself. And the novelization goes on with this at length to explore this aspect of his personality and the emotions. Mm-hmm. So, there are many, many ways in which Rambo First Blood Part 2, as good of action, as amusing an action film as it is, could have been so much better.